Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the very first like full-fledged with the lighting and my actual camera tutorial that I am filming in my brand new house, and it's super exciting. So you have to pardon my like wonky background right now. I'm in my bedroom and like we haven't figured out what we're doing with the walls yet, specifically like this wall right here. I don't know what I want to do with that wall yet. We're not going to put any furniture on that wall because it's too close to the bedroom door. I might want to do like some full-length mirrors or something like that. I don't know, but like it looks a little weird in the background, so I apologize for that. But my setup is so exciting. I have my camera in front of a natural window, so I have natural light going on right now. I also have my ring light on simply because it's a little bit cloudy outside. So if I turn off the ring light, that's what it looks like. So I just want to make sure the lighting is okay for you guys. I still haven't pulled out my umbrella lights, so I hope that this is okay. I feel like the lighting looks okay, but you guys let me know in the comment section down below. But in today's video, I thought we can just kind of chat about some new makeup. I haven't filmed a tutorial. Actually, I haven't really filmed a video other than I posted a video like last week about just catching you up on my life, a life update basically. And that was done on my cell phone camera when I was getting ready for work. So I haven't, other than that, filmed a video in like 2 months. It's been a really long time. You guys haven't noticed because I did a bunch of pre-filming, but anyways, long story short, I have a lot of new makeup that I've kind of accumulated over the past 2 months, stuff I've bought, stuff that's been sent to me. And so I figured in this video we can just kind of chat about some new makeup. It's been a while since I've talked to anybody about makeup, so I just get excited about it. So let's do this. So I always start with a lip balm. This is the Laneige Sleeping Mask. I hauled this in a few Sephora hauls ago. For primer, I actually just got this in PR like 2 days ago. It's the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. So I had this same primer, like when they came out with this, they came out with 2 versions. They came out with a mattifying one and a hydrating one, and they sent me the hydrating one a while ago. And it worked for me at that time because my skin was really dry, but now my skin is kind of back to being oily again. I don't know what the heck is going on. It must be the season changes, this pregnancy, I don't know. But this one is the matte Pore Be Gone one. So I did open it already and I sniffed it. It smells so good. Oh, it has like this really yummy, like sweet scent to it. I probably did not need this much. I definitely did not need this much. This is actually kind of a nice little filming setup because my vanity is right over here. So I can kind of like put stuff on it, which is cool. I don't know. We'll still have to get the hang of things, how I'm going to film in this house and what I'm going to do. Our bedroom is humongous. So I could very easily like film in the middle of the bedroom if I really wanted to. We have enough rooms in this house where I could have a makeup room if I wanted to also, but I don't know. Our bedroom is big enough that I feel like if I took my vanity out of here, it would be like completely empty and we would need to get more furniture to fill it up. So that's what's going on. We'll figure it out, right? We'll do this together. So that smells really good. I don't know about eliminating my pores any, but it makes my skin feel really super nice and just hydrated. So nice. Okay, so for my eyes, I recently purchased this Smashbox lid primer. I typically use, and this is in the color light. I don't know if there's multiple colors, but this says light on it. I typically use the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, but I just kind of wanted to try something new. And I think it's Casey Holmes always talks about this, so I figured I would give it a whirl. It's one of her favorites, so I might like it too. I do like that it has that colored base because then it kind of cancels out some of the veins and the redness on my eyelids. As far as foundation and concealer go, for concealer I've gone back to something that I loved when I first had it, and then when it ran out I tried to use other concealers. And like, I went back to this because I love it so much. It's the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. I use the color 2. I purchased this, I think at Sephora. I mean, they sell it at Sephora and Ulta, so it very easily could have been either or. What I like about this concealer is that it's so thin that I don't feel like it makes my under eyes look cakey or old or like, you know, emphasizing the fine lines or anything like that. Some of the concealers that are on the market now that are just like really heavy coverage just make my under eyes look really bad, and I'm not getting any younger. My under eyes are only getting wrinklier and aging more, and so I just really don't want to emphasize that, and sometimes makeup can do that. And this particular concealer, I feel like, just makes my under eyes look better. It doesn't emphasize the oldness in my under eyes. To set my concealer, I've been using my Hourglass Ambient palette, but particularly it's the color 2 Diffused Light. So it's this kind of yellowy one right here. I actually ordered a full-size pan of this from Sephora. I haven't got my Sephora order yet. It's so cool. You know how Sephora like upped their point system a while back, and supposedly there was this like reward where you could swap out points for a gift card. I say supposedly because I had never seen it. It was just like this phantom idea. Well, I logged into my Sephora account yesterday and it was there. And I was like, oh my God. So I actually ordered 3 of them. I had to do 3 separate orders, but which was $300 in Sephora gift cards. So I ordered a ton of stuff. And a lot of like luxurious, expensive stuff, kind of like this Hourglass stuff. I'm saying stuff a lot. But yeah, so that's Diffused Light. I like it because it has like a little bit of a yellowy tint to it, so it kind of helps with like the canceling out of like blueness in your under eyes. So I really like that. And then for my foundation, I've still on a powder foundation kick, and I tried out this Makeup Forever powder foundation. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it yet. I want to say I love it because it does go on really well. However, my nose gets really, really oily towards the end of the day. So that's why I figured I would switch over to a mattifying primer to see if that kind of helps with my oily nose. And I didn't have that problem before, but like I said, I think the seasons are changing. I mean, it's summertime now, so it's really hot and really humid outside. And that probably has a lot to do with it. So, but if you look at how well it goes on, I mean, it covers like a liquid foundation. It looks really, really good. And it is mattifying. It's just the oil in my nose starts to poke through pretty quickly. Well, within like 5 hours. Okay, I went ahead and did my brows off camera, and as I was doing that, it started storming outside, which therefore means my dogs are gonna bark a lot. So if you hear dog barking in the background, I do apologize for that. But moving on to my eyes. So I got this new palette from NARS, and it is the, there's thunder also if you hear that. It's the Hot Nights palette. So Emily Noel actually talked about this in one of her videos, and I was like, well, if Emily likes it, then I will probably like it. So I picked it up, and basically what it is it's like an all-in-one palette. So you have a highlighter, a bronzer, and then a bunch of eyeshadow colors right here. There's no blush, so I have to pull in a blush. But I've used it a couple of times, and I'm still a little bit on the fence as to whether or not I love it. So I figured we'd use it on camera today and just kind of see, you know, what we like about it. So I'm gonna go into, everything has like a little bit of a sheen. Nothing is completely matte, which I think is kind of what's throwing me off. But I'm gonna go into the lightest eyeshadow color and just put a base on my eyes. This color is definitely too light to be a crease color, but it does make a really good all over lid color. And then I can either go into this more kind of purpley color right here, or the bronzer as a crease color. I think I'm actually just gonna go back and forth and do a little bit of both and get some crease colorage going on here. It's not super pigmented, which I'm okay with because that means you can kind of build it up and it makes it a little easier to use, a little more foolproof, you know what I mean? Which I'm all about because I'm definitely no expert when it comes to things like eyeshadow application. So, I'm gonna go in and just kind of Yeah, there's that. It's a pretty color, those two mixed together. I do definitely think it's lacking an all over lid color. I could easily go back and use this lightest color that I used all over my lids to kind of get things started, or I could use the highlighter as an all over lid color, but I think I'm actually gonna pull in this Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the color Marie Antoinette. I have been absolutely loving this cream eyeshadow, you guys. So I've always been a huge fan of cream eyeshadows, and I had a couple of these colors. I had the color, I want to say Jean maybe was one of the colors, and Rose Gold, and maybe one more. And then I heard Jam Beauty talking about this color specifically and how much she loved it, so I picked it up, and I have to agree with her. I love it. It's kind of like a taupey brown, taupey beige, and I just find that it goes so well with pretty much any makeup look, and you can apply it so fast, whether it's with your fingers or a flat brush like this. You can easily just pop it on there and then move on with your day. I use it a lot for work. So I'm gonna go back into my palette now, this second color right here, and just kind of blend out the crease a little bit. And I think that's where I'm gonna stop with the eyes, because that's a nice, like slightly cranberry, good daytime eye look. I'm gonna put a little bit of that same color on my lower lash line. Almost forgot about the lower lashes. For eyeliner, I have been absolutely loving this Maybelline Tattoo Studio eyeliner in the color, it's the brown one. It's in the color 910 Bold Brown. This eyeliner is really good, you guys. It's really good. It reminds me kind of the Urban Decay eyeliners, but I feel like it's almost better than the Urban Decay eyeliners. Like, it's nice and smooth, and it goes on really good and pigmented. You see how well that's going on, but it doesn't smudge throughout the day, and I love that. So I'm gonna put this on my upper lash line and then my lower waterline. For a little bit of added smokiness, I already did it to this eye, but not this eye. I'm just gonna go over the liner with a smudge brush and just kind of like smudge it out and kind of like flick the corner up just a little bit. Not a cat eye by any means, but just a little bit of a flick. This is a Sephora Pro Smudge number 11 brush. By the way, I've had it forever and I love it. A good smudge brush is definitely like a staple product for me. I've always been one to smudge my pencil liner. I just think it looks better. Okay, for mascara, this is another product I have a love-hate relationship with. I love the way it makes my lashes look. I love the formula, I love the packaging, I love the wand. Love this mascara. It's the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. What I hate is it is so goopy. When you first take it out of the tube, it's almost like the wand pulls out too much product, and it is like incredibly goopy. Like, there's just an excess of product. There's so much, and it's kind of messy. And so that's what I dislike about the product. But other than that, like, if you can get past the goopiness, it's a really, really good product. And I wonder if that'll kind of die down as the product kind of dries out, as the mascara dries out a little bit, and it will become, you know, less goopy and just less product full. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm gonna do 2 coats of this. I think 2 coats is kind of the perfect amount. 3 coats is good too. I like this mascara because it kind of has the same wand as the Better Than Sex mascara, like the Hourglass shape. But I feel like this gives my lashes more volume. And I honestly feel like I don't even need to wear falsies when I'm wearing this, because it just gives my lashes so much color and so much volume, and it almost creates like a line of darkness, you know, even when I'm not wearing eyeliner. And I feel like I don't have the need to wear falsies when I wear this. So I'm not gonna wear falsies today, but it is so goopy. So here's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty dang good. Thank you, Too Faced. They actually sent this to me in PR. It was the first Too Faced PR I've gotten in a really long time, and I was super pumped about it. But I do really like it. I think it looks really good. So that's the mascara. Moving on to face products because I look really ghostly white right now. I'm gonna go back to this NARS palette and use the bronzer that's in here to bronze up my cheeks and my face. I like this palette, like the size of this pan. I like that it's on the outside, so it's kind of, whoops, easier to like get my brush in there. Some bronzer pans that are in palettes like that, kind of like the Hourglass one, the pans are just too small. They're not realistic enough to get your brush in there, you know, and actually like an actual bronzer brush. But this one I feel like is a good size. It's in a good position on the palette, and the color itself is really good too. I think it's Laguna. Oh no, it's not Laguna. It's Manihi, Manihi, M-A-N-I-H-I, Manihi. I don't know how to say it. I'm a huge NARS Laguna fan. I don't know that before this palette I had ever used this other color, but it works really good. I like the little bit of a sheen too. I feel like that's good for summertime. Okay, I'm gonna pull in a different blush and then come back to the highlighter. So for blush, I have been absolutely loving, oh, it's getting really dark outside, guys. I'm sorry. I hope that this lighting is okay. The Cover FX monochromatic blush duo in the color Soft Peach. So here's what it looks like. That's pretty true to color. There's like a matte peach color here and like a metallic peach color here. I've just been loving the way this looks on my cheeks. I feel like it's a really pretty summer color. So I'll go in with the matte. Kind of smile, get my apples and my cheeks popping. And then if I'm not wearing a highlighter, I will go back in with the more metallic one and put like a wash of that on top. But because I'm gonna use a highlighter today, I'm gonna skip that step. It is raining up against my window really hard right now, so that's what that noise is. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the highlighter in the NARS palette. And this highlighter is really pretty. You can see it's just like a natural kind of glowy highlighter. I will turn, oh, that's as far down as it goes. See how it's kind of just a little bit of a glow there? I turned the light on in my room. I hope that that kind of helps with the lighting a little bit here. Oh, if I turn off that light, you can see. This is just the light. Okay, so when I'm done, I'll turn this off so you can see the final look, because that makes it look more true to color, whereas this kind of washes everything out. So, okay, last step is lips. I'm gonna skip the setting spray today just because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going outside. I'm not doing anything, so I don't really find the need to use a setting spray. For lips, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the color Live It Up. This is a new lipstick for me. Here's the color right here. And then for liner, I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs lip liner in the color Primrose. So, let me do this real quick here. Okay guys, so here's the finished look before I go in and do my hair here really quick, but I think once I turn this light off, it's definitely more of a natural looking light. So yeah, this lipstick, I really like it. I'm still a little bit on the fence about this formula of the Charlotte Tilbury. I want to say this is the matte formula, but it just feels slightly heavy. This particular color does for some reason, but it's a really pretty color. And then here's the eyes and the brows and the bronzer and the cheeks and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is the finished look and it is officially pouring outside. So you probably hear the rain like smacking up against the window. It's pouring, but this is Charlotte. It rains every day pretty much. So yeah, but here's what it looks like and I'm actually loving it. I just got my hair done a couple days ago and it's still, like I haven't washed it since I got it done. So it's still kind of like fluffy and anyways, but yeah, this is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed talking about some new makeup today, some chatting and all that fun stuff. If there's any new products that came out that I need to try, let me know down below, although I did just place that giant Sephora order, so Sephora haul is coming very, very soon. But other than that, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.